It's the KY.N.G.MUSIX. Experience music, man. Make sure y'all go cop that, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Stezo Radio. Love.
Stezo Radio is for adults only.
The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Well, it's that radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing. Ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen because we spitting and simping. The Stezo Radio Show. 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 The Stezo Radio Show.
All right, welcome back. Another episode of Stezo Radio. Finna get to these intros. Go.
What's going on? Residential Young Curt. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _CurtSI. Snapchat SI_Curt.
It's your boy Auntie Curt. Catch up with me Instagram, Will_SmallWorld.
Yo, this your boy Flint the Pimp. Go ahead and reach me at Flintstone on Facebook.
It's that nigga at the table.
And that's nigga with an A, not an ER.
Oh, you know Short back in the building, man. Follow me at _ShortyGotEm on Twitter, Instagram, all that.
All right, finna let y'all know who the special guests are right now.
It's Nola Fox.
Yeah, it's the boy forever guest, Ricky Bobby. Follow me on IG, Ricky Bobby 26.
All right, with everything going on in the shop, we want to talk about, what's his middle name? Anybody know?
Who gives a fuck? Took it out my mouth. Who fuck first?
Right, we want to talk about Donald bitch ass Trump.
Dumb Donald.
Now y'all was telling me something happened with him coming today. He was supposed to be in the Shy, and
Yeah, they ran his ass out.
Yeah, it was an event at the UIC. They had tickets and everything for that shit.
Damn.
They didn't pay for them tickets, did they?
It said free admission, but some of the white motherfuckers might have paid.
Yeah, I'm looking on the phone now. They got a hashtag going around called Trump Stumped.
Man, somebody gonna get at that motherfucker on some serious shit. The Muslims was out there. That's all was out there.
You need to wrap it up.
Border jumping motherfuckers and Muslims. They was out there like,
everybody
man,
that he called out. Shit,
they was out there like, bring your ass out.
Damn.
You know.
What happened with El Chapo with the money for assassination of his ass and all that shit?
They probably was gonna whack his ass out here. That's why he was like, let's cancel that shit. For real.
They saved
Because you know
money.
he got Chapo got ties in the shot.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Man.
Big ties from what I hear.
Did that motherfucker really escape again?
No.
That was just some
Not
bullshit.
Not yet. You know, you gotta give him time.
I just saw some shit on Facebook. I didn't know if it's real.
Man, every time they talk about him escaping, I just think about the Mario brother going to the that shit tickles the fuck out of me.
See, what motherfuckers don't understand about El Chapo, he's not a scab. He hires union workers to build his tunnels. You know what I'm saying? So they got contracts, and you know they got to agree on a payment first. Then he'll be out again. All right, I don't know how y'all feel about Trump, but me personally, I read this whole what they call policies when they come out when they trying to run, you know, and he had two of them that was pretty fucking good. If you read it on paper, you'll be like, yeah, I vote for this motherfucker. He had one. He said that he wants, of course, Americans to be able to arm themselves. You know, he doesn't believe in this whole, you know, you can't have too many guns type shit. You know what I'm saying? Which on paper sounds good until you realize, like, you got to start thinking he gonna only let certain motherfuckers
right.
in America get those guns.
The
you
ones
know,
he consider Americans.
Exactly. Then he had another one.
Too late for me, motherfucker.
Yeah, you grandfather. You was telling your grandfather.
Grandfather, nigga.
Then he had another one where he said he wanted to bring the jobs back to America. You know, all that leaving the country with the jobs, and that America needs to be like other countries where they take care of Americans first instead of letting, not illegal, but foreigners come in and get the grants and all that. Which again sounds real good on paper.
So does he know how to do that? I mean, it's a good idea, but does he know how to do it?
I don't even think he knows how.
You know what I'm saying?
But even if he did, again, I think it'll be to certain Americans.
He gonna pay somebody that know how to do it. That's all.
Like that gun shit. That sound good if I live in the fucking Hamptons. But if I live on 73rd Street, I don't want everybody having a fucking gun. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't.
I mean, but that might solve the 73rd problem. Shit.
No, it won't. I agree. Only thing a gun could solve is a motherfucker with common sense have it. Unfortunately, everybody in the world doesn't have common sense.
That shit gonna really boil down to who draw first.
Right, that's all. I ain't never seen two motherfuckers draw guns and they both walk away from it and say, all right, let's holler. Somebody get shot.
Yeah.
Guns don't kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people.
Stupid people without guns kill people. Shit.
Nah.
Stupid people kill people.
A person without a gun getting their ass beat.
You think so?
I don't know though. I think I said before I thought he was just a joke. Somebody put out there to be the clown to throw you off, but
I think he still is though. I think he still is.
A lot of delegates right now.
Yeah, he's picking up too much steam, man.
I think he is, but you know something.
And we all know that's what wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this is?
He's saying all the white shit.
This is a case of when keeping it real goes wrong. That the way they love him because they say that he keep it real, he keep it 100. Is how they feel, but as a president, in reality, you can't because you got to think about it like this: if he offending us here in our own nation, what do you think he doing, man, to motherfuckers overseas? We have to deal with these. You have to have a foreign policy with other countries. That's the reason why I say I don't think Hillary ever gonna get voted in. That's why I don't think he is. Because most of the overseas, especially the people that we really need to deal with, Iran, Iraq, all of them, they don't believe in women with power. So they're not going to fuck with us at all. If the head of our snake is a female, they're not going to do it.
Well, let's be realistic. Most people, not even just men, over 50 is not going to vote for a woman.
True.
No.
But if I was the boss and I'm looking for a person to fit into a position, we're the bosses as the voters. And I'm sitting on the side of the table, and I got a person applying for the job. She is the most qualified. Unfortunately, the most qualified. She done slept in the bed with the president. Let's keep it real. Pillow talking like a motherfucker. She's been a Secretary of State in the White House. None of these other people that are running for the presidency right now have nowhere near the experience in watching and learning that she has.
What's your point?
Like, I just think she's the most qualified, and if I had to vote for somebody, I would vote for her.
I wouldn't say
like it's the lesser of two evils. Like, I don't think no other candidate makes any sense to me. None of their policies make sense. Donald Trump lying. Somebody broke that shit for him. I don't give a shit about how you feel.
Well, whoever win this is not gonna do 2 terms.
My man Bernie. All right, now anytime you get black folks to endorse you, it's gotta be something going. I don't trust motherfucking Spike Lee my damn self, okay? Just for some of the shit that he done put out there about us. And he endorsing Bernie.
But he gotta endorse somebody.
Who? You don't have to.
But he's gonna endorse somebody.
You ain't heard shit. You ain't heard shit from him when Obama was other than that's the black man. That's the black man.
That's why people voted for him.
He already knew Obama was gonna have black votes already up front.
But then do you knock Obama and he's endorsing Hillary? Do you knock the man?
That's his secretary. He picked him. But this is the thing about it, and this is what I said that
he could have stayed quiet. He didn't really have to say nothing. He on his way out the door.
Wait, to get back to your point with Hillary having all this experience and everything else, what is the job of the Secretary of State? Normally, the Secretary of State deals with foreign relations, but she couldn't, and that's the reason why the Vice President was always over there dealing with Iraq and Iran and all of them because they wasn't fucking with us.
Or John Kerry.
Right. But now, if you go back into the time in history, usually the Secretary of State is the one overseas dealing with foreign policies and everything else. So, like I said once again, if the main people that, and I think that's the reason too why Obama trying to get us off of their independent, dependent on their oil, because if we were still dependent on her oil, that would fuck the whole game up. Real talk, because they ain't gonna deal with us at all. As long as that woman is in power, they're not gonna deal with us. These are the same motherfuckers that we trying to get in good relations because we trying to take their nukes away. So now if they really don't give a fuck what you talking about and they nuked up, come on, man.
So you're saying if we vote Hillary Clinton into office,
They not gonna fuck with us.
I'm not saying that.
Hell, if we vote Donald Trump into office,
We gonna have an assassinated president. That's different. Somebody gonna kill him.
You know what I wanna?
I wanna see that shit.
I wanna know.
I just wanna see. I wanna see somebody shoot at him and they shoot his toupee off. I think that's hilarious.
No, you know,
like the JFK shit and he survived.
Literally blow his wig back.
Secret Service.
Literally, look, Secret Service laughing. Like I like to see
what's going on in Chicago right now.
You know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up though? I sit there and I look at this, and I wasn't old enough, but I say, I wonder if this how motherfuckers felt when Ronald Reagan ran. You know, he's an actor and shit like that. Like Rick, because remember he did get shot.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Didn't he get shot?
Yeah, he did. Rest in peace. Nancy.
Because he told.
Trap Queen, yeah.
Trap Queen, yeah.
R.I.P. Trap Queen.
Dope man's bitch.
Yeah.
Because she told Gary Coleman stay off drugs. I remember that episode.
And she started that whole death thing though, bro.
The real cocaine
out. Right.
Yeah, that was they policy.
They put that out there and it was like, okay, this is how we're gonna cover it up. Dare to say no to drugs.
Yeah.
But get them shits anyway.
And you see what happened when they voted the wrong white man in, Ronald Reagan, and crack cocaine. So now you about to vote Donald Trump in. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, but he was the right one for their agenda though.
Reagan.
Yeah, he was the right one for their agenda. Yes, they
don't
did.
understand this. Up under his term, dude, we went into debt. All kind of shit.
He had an 8-year term though.
Right. Reaganomics was some of the worst shit.
They said Bush was the worst though.
No. Bush was still cleaning up Reagan's mess. Obama is still cleaning up Reagan's mess.
The son.
That was after.
No,
the father was after.
Yeah, the father was after.
The son. They say the son was the worst. A lot of old people say the son was the worst.
That was anything after Reaganomics was fucked up. We're just now, even though we had a recession in 2008, we're just now getting back to some of the way shit's supposed to be.
Dude, we still in debt until. Okay, understand this.
We're gonna always be in debt. We don't even own our money.
When Clinton left office, we were not in debt.
What?
We were not in debt.
Yes, we were.
Yes, we were.
Not
yes,
to
we
the
were.
point where with debt like this, this debt can't be paid off.
I'm telling you, I'm still trying to figure out how Clinton got this.
He's so black.
Yeah, not even so black, just so good.
Because he came after Bush. That's why.
So basically, anything better than this one
after Bush would have been better. Like
that
Obama.
Nobody ever blames the cheater. Did you see that episode?
Yeah.
Like Obama, I mean, he does his shit, but it came after the son.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I still try to figure out why Clinton gets this. Like he was,
and then
he played the saxophone, right?
That's all I know.
Smoked weed,
and he wasn't even good on the saxophone.
He had that one little,
saxophone. You know what I'm saying? That fucking sucked.
You know.
Yeah, well, he was on Saturday Night Live though. Like there wasn't no other presidents on Saturday Night Live before him.
That reminded me of Dave Chappelle. He made Thriller.
Thriller.
I don't know.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But I don't like Hillary Clinton. I never liked Hillary Clinton though.
I see somebody had a sign. They spray painted a sign said, "I will not vote for Monica Lewinsky's boyfriend's ex-wife."
Yeah.
Something like that. Some shit.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. And you know, I'm a little suspect about Bernie. You know, honestly. Because you always hear that lesser of two evils. Mm-hmm. And every time I hear that, it just puts me in the mental, like my mental just start thinking, so what you telling me is, do I want you to shoot my child in the head or slowly drown my child in the pool? Because either way it goes, it's evil.
Yeah.
You know what's true about Bernie Sanders? I was looking at, he had some shit in Summit, I think, today. Mm-hmm. And they were showing his, like the people that was backing him, you know, the voters or whatnot. I kid you not, I ain't see shit but kids. And I'm like, they don't vote.
Yeah.
It fucked me. I said, it was like motherfucker that was 12 years old holding signs. Yeah. I was like,
parents vote.
You know.
Bernie kind of reminds me of the old, when they had the independent. Like Bernie is the less
Ross Perot.
Yeah, the new. I was gonna say that the new Ross Perot. He's that guy that he makes a lot of good sense, but he's just really gonna he's gonna really just take votes. Because he has no chance of winning. I mean, Bernie Sanders has no chance.
Even if he went against Trump. You don't think so?
No, because he's Jewish. White people.
Right.
You gotta remember, they're still the majority of the U.S.
Right, we keep missing that.
Only niggas
White
in,
people?
like, basically 4 states. LA, Chicago, Mississippi, and fucking New York. The rest is white.
Yeah.
Montana, Colorado, it's nothing there but white people.
Cause I remember when
New England.
what was his name? Gore was running, and when he picked Lieberman, that's when the first time I picked up on it. They was like, oh, he just pretty much said he doesn't want to win. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a Jew. They was like they will, white America would not let a Jewish man be that close to the seat.
They already think that, you know, with them, right, and that whole thing with the banks and the money, so it's never gonna happen.
That's why. But not even just because he's Jewish. I just don't think Bernie gonna win. I just
it's not.
He's one of them guys. He seems like he's too good.
So Bernie got a history with black folks.
So let's go around.
But we just found out about it though.
Well,
other than that, black folks not gonna win nothing.
Exactly, but we just found out about Bernie Sanders' history with black people.
A real advocate,
right? We would have been known about Bernie Sanders.
No, I ain't even finna let y'all do that. This is what I think. I think he had his moment and he had his time, and then he kind of disappeared. You know who he's gonna be? Who's gonna be that guy? It's gonna be your white father Flagger, and later on in life, years later, it's gonna be
Flagger for president?
Right, or some bullshit. And he's gonna pop out, and then all this shit gonna come back up that he was standing over dead kids, and it's gonna look like that he was never there when he always was. When all these pictures go pop up. That's what happened.
But what I'm saying is, if he was doing so much, you know, and he's been in politics for a while.
So
I mean, we've never. I mean, I'm not saying nobody ever, but think about it. We've never really heard about this man. Everybody always wondered who were these terrific white people that worked with King.
The benevolent white man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know.
So here's my question. One of the rules to even run to be United States, the president of the United States, you have to hold a political seat somewhere. You could be an alderman, you could be whatever. What did Trump do? Who the fuck, what type of political seat did Trump
do?
Reagan was the governor of California.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So what the fuck political seat did Trump hold?
That's a good question.
Right.
I can't think of none.
President of Trump Tower.
And now you know I'm gonna have to look that up. Do you have to hold a seat?
Yes, you have to hold. That is damn near the number one rule.
Yeah.
Really? For how long?
Wait, I don't think they missed that one.
You got to hold.
I don't think they missed that.
You have been
one.
voted in. You have to be voted in by by the people. As it could be an alderman, a senator. You could damn near be a sheriff. But you have to be voted into one political position before you can run for president.
Google it, Younggin.
He only
I see that shit on Facebook.
I didn't have to tell him, you know.
But he had to be something. They wouldn't miss that one.
And I'm gonna tell you how I know this, because
they made something up.
I remember the Constitution test in 8th grade.
Wasn't it 7th grade?
It was 8th grade.
No, you were supposed to took that in 6th or 7th grade.
No, it's 7th and 8th.
I skipped 7th grade.
Now you know what's crazy now though? It's 8th grade, and then they do it again in like sophomore year.
Yeah, they gotta do it in high school.
Yeah, they do it again in high school. Like with us, it was 8th grade. You had to know the Constitution, and the 3 electives.
It was 6th grade, and that was the only way you can go to the 7th grade.
Now, see, for us, you couldn't graduate in 8th grade, and then you did it again freshman year.
You had to take the Constitution test.
Wait, and there's another thing too. Now you bringing up the shit that this motherfucker do. When the last time was it? When the last president we had that wasn't married?
He's married.
Who the fuck he married?
The stripper bitch.
Oh, the stripper bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, she gonna be the first whore.
That's not really exposed that way.
That's just one of those look good.
She
You
like
need to be
a
a family
model.
man.
Technically, it is a requirement.
When was the last time we had a first lady that was naked on pictures and shit? Cause she
Never.
man,
Never.
yo, I don't know. Just off his choice of women, I wouldn't fucking vote for him, man. Come
He's
on.
had so many wives.
Yeah, he has.
Also.
And that's the problem I have with him. That's why I thought he was a clown, because when you break down how petty they get in politics, it's like, dude, you couldn't even manage your wives. You filed bankruptcy. You couldn't manage your own pocketbook. You couldn't manage your companies. And you actually,
how you gonna run for the head of the body?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You've done
has fucking failed.
Right.
That's why I don't see him winning. I really
I don't know. I think y'all are kind of missing the big picture. I think because we think
he has a
clown.
voice. Yeah, he has a voice now.
People,
they want that old America.
The thing is, a lot of times we want to believe that human beings are smarter than what they are. They're really not. They're really fucking basically on the C in lower levels, C, D, and F. They're fucking idiots, and that's why
I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, the people love him because it's just it's something that they can.
Not the people.
The C, they're
those
what I'm saying?
people.
See, I don't see it because I mean,
that whole "Make America Great Again." That's just basically code for "Make America White Again."
Right.
It's simple. It's straightforward. We go build a wall. We go get rid. That's all the stuff that they could not say for the past 8 years.
And see what happened when we let the niggas in? They became president.
Right. They are upset.
And now they all around here getting free health care and blah 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 blah,
making up words and shit, thinking they better.
And hey, I swear to God, I'm gonna treat Trump just like they treat. I'm gonna call him. If this punk, God forbid, this punk win presidency, I'm going to call him Trump forever, just like they did. They didn't say President Obama.
Yeah.
They was right here calling him Obama like he was the worst goddamn thing ever. The man still had to clean up a lot of fucked up shit from the last couple presidents. He started some shit, the ball rolling for a few things that he didn't start. Most of the shit that he said he was gonna do when we voted him in that first time, he started some of those policies. No matter how much resistance he had.
We ain't even finna go there. I'm with Steve on that one.
No, I'm just saying.
He's gonna stay on Trump right now.
Some of them did, but this is what I'm saying though. Some of the policies that Trump is saying that he gonna start, the ball is already rolling.
It's a
from Obama.
We was talking in the Facebook group about the that video that was going around. I was like, man, I want to know where this came from, and I forgot who it was. But they was like, it say Trick Baby. And I was like, the hell is Trick Baby? Then everybody was telling me,
it's a movie called Trick Baby.
The Iceberg Slim books or whatever. And I, me, I had to go. I had a couple tokens on Audible. I went and got it. Like, I want to play that. Actually, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to add it at the end of this episode so they can hear it. But the dinner scene, like,
it was crazy.
No, it opened my eyes up to Obama.
Now, he said that same thing. Like he was, like damn near genetically conditioned to play this role. I said that when we voted for him the first time.
Because in the scene, he said something about how to basically you got to let some of the niggers grow and be good, but all you really have to make sure they only have is hope. Mm-hmm. As long as you give them hope,
other than the color of their skin,
right?
They're us. That's
like,
basically what they said.
As long as you give them hope, they have nothing. Mm-hmm. And it brought me back to what Obama ran on.
Mm-hmm. Hope.
Change and hope. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It kind of fucked my head up.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I remember the chapter and everything. So I'm going to add that at the end, but I'm going to let y'all hear it too. But yeah.
And it just so happens that he had a black mother, black father.
Exactly. Like
they had to give him half of both his parents couldn't be black. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there would ever be a 100% black president to the United States. Or a dark-skinned one. Hell no. They had Morgan Freeman on the movies. That's all you gonna ever see. Is Morgan Freeman in the movies.
Yeah, as dark as you're gonna get is old boy off 24.
or what was dude? Tiny was on The Fifth Element as the president in the future, like 50 years in the future.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's all you're gonna get.
You're not gonna. Yeah. I just, not to go back to obesity, but I don't know if y'all remember how the whole thing took place. I think I was working at that time. I just left.
It don't matter where you was at. Yeah.
Right. And it was so strategically staged on how that shit went. Mm-hmm. Dude got mysteriously caught up in a fucking swingers club with his wife. Really? Now y'all want to come? You got to sign a non-disclosure form when you go in there. Not that I'm telling my business. I'm just saying that I read that somewhere.
I'm just saying. Somebody told me.
But I'm just saying how it happened, and then all of a sudden he got pushed to the forefront. We didn't know who this nigga was, basically.
He had that speech at the was it the DNC? Damn, I forgot what it was. But he had that one speech. And I promise you, they was like, did Dr. King come back from the grave?
Because remember, dude was going to win.
Yeah.
The other white boy, he was going to win. Mm-hmm. He was young, he was hip, he had a nice wife. And then all of a sudden, some big major scandal happened, that whole swingers club thing. Mm-hmm. And he was out. He just disappeared.
And they got Olivia
next thing you know, they pushed obesity. Yeah. Like, did nobody see this? Y'all don't see that this is set up right here?
Yeah. And he was a senator for like 2 weeks.
But wait a minute, he was a public senator though. Like they made his senator seat so public. Like Obama did this in Illinois, and Obama did that, and Obama did this. Obama, but they drilled his name into your head. But they doing Trump the same way right now.
They don't have to do Trump though.
That's because Trump was already a puppet. Dude was doing reality shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like purpose. He really does not have a purpose in life.
Oh, he does now.
He just come from rich people. His father gave him some money, and it's been on and cracking for bankruptcy ever since.
Yeah.
Ever since. What's the word?
I don't know. This is probably the first year that I'm really saying I probably won't vote.
What? If you don't vote, some dumbass is gonna win. At least get the best of all the dumbasses.
So what are you saying? They all dumbasses, right?
You gotta vote for somebody though.
Why?
Hey, I say a lot of weird shit around here. This you cannot deny.
But why though? But why?
Okay, so
because it's your American right.
Trump or Bernie? Just
who would I want to win?
Who would you rather have win?
Bernie.
Right, because I was going.
So why not vote for Bernie?
That's the two evils, is what I'm saying.
Why not vote for Bernie? Just why not? If you don't vote and you just gonna let everybody else. We already talking about how this man won all these goddamn polling places in all these different states.
Like, well, I ain't voting for nobody.
I ain't voting for nobody. So
I don't believe.
The people that don't vote, they gonna go vote for Trump.
I don't believe in the voting process.
At least give it a shot. This shit.
I have,
but we've proven that it works. Black folks, especially Chicago, proven that it works. Obama in the fucking office right now. We voted for Rahm as much as we don't like his ass. But we voted for Rahm.
You with the whole delicates and whatever. And all
I'm just with black people in America is less than 18%. When you break that down into votes, we are less than like 9 to 10%.
Right, of the ones who can
can legally vote. Right. You know what I'm saying? That 10% did not put Obama in office.
But most of the states that they count, we live in. Like, they don't count every state.
But still,
no, it's not every vote. Each state.
It's the electoral college.
Right. Exactly.
But I'm just saying, 10%.
The ones with the most electoral not candidates, what they call them? Collegiates or something like that? All the states that we live in.
But I'm just saying,
Chicago, like we just got to say.
If every black person votes, we're still not going to swing it. You see what I'm saying? That's just
you can have swing states. Illinois is not one of the swing.
I'm gonna vote. Most
what
of
is
them
it?
motherfuckers gonna vote
Ohio.
for Trump. Like you ain't gonna give no fight at all.
Florida.
Come on, man.
Is Florida one of the swing states?
Yeah. But it's already split because it's split between Hillary and Bernie anyway. So they're going to split the black vote.
Both of them better than Trump though.
But I'm saying, but they're going to split it. Think about it. They're going to me. They're going to split the black vote.
So go around. Who do you think actually going to win?
Man, I hate to say it. I think Trump gonna win that shit. Either Trump or Hillary. Trump or Hillary.
Trying to find out what political seat that Trump can held down. 8-1. That's my point.
I think I'm with Steve. I do think he's going to win because of the whole Hillary woman factor.
Yeah.
No.
Trump.
I don't even think so.
Yeah, I think
in the last breakdown.
Here's the thing. This is what I believe. After watching what I just seen live with breaking news or whatever tonight, the next city he goes to is going to get worse. Because first and foremost, two things are going to happen. The protesters are going to be like, we got to outdo the Shaq. We can't let the Shaq. Everybody want to always outdo us. That's one. And the white people like, fuck this. We killing the motherfucker. So the first time someone gets killed, that's going to be the only way he falls. And from what I've seen tonight, it's going to happen.
Somebody gonna get that.
That's what I said.
It's going to happen.
So you think he's going to win because someone's going to get killed?
No, but what I'm saying is, if that doesn't happen, I think from what we've seen tonight, it's going to push more white people out to vote because they're mad. Right, they mad that we came out with such a strong voice tonight in the shot. Did you see that? Did y'all watch it?
I kind of figured it would be more states to come out like we did. I figured we'd be that one state that set the example.
We are, but because of what we did, white people they coming armed up now.
Yeah, who thought? But
they ain't gonna be able to.
What?
Who thought you was gonna be able to walk into a fucking Trump rally as a black man and get shooed out and booed and called a nigga?
Right, and get
who thought that was gonna happen?
I did. Why didn't you? Did you not see?
Publicly though, like in the age of social media, they thought that.
Older white.
But how many times? What I'm saying is. But what I'm saying is, now you gotta introduce yourself.
Right, you talk.
He has spoken.
Steve Vissel once again. Don't want to be known, found, anything like that. Just came in, put my 2 cents on the situation. But like I was saying, look at the states they were in. You talk about North Carolina, you talk about Kentucky. Those are not the states. Well, those are the states where they can get away with that kind of stuff because, as far as percentages, to your point, our percentage is very low.
Right, very small in those states.
It's very small. Here, guess what? It's way higher.
Yeah.
This was the wrong. Now, this is my thing. Y'all don't think he calculated this? Y'all don't think he came here on purpose to kick this off?
Yeah.
Y'all don't think this was all by design? So don't think that, oh yeah, we did something. We did exactly what they wanted us to do.
Yeah.
So now, guess what? We got this hate thing going, to your point, across the country.
Yep.
It's a barnstorm. They going from spot to spot and it's going down. Now you got everybody riled up, and no matter how we turn out, we still a minority.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be us against them, even if we join with the Latinos.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I'm not trying to
depend on. We have to depend on white people, unfortunately, that agree with us or that sympathize with us. And guess what? Right now they split because they can't decide whether they want to vote for Hillary or Bernie. Bernie make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
A whole lot of sense. It's radical, but he make a whole lot of sense.
And white women going with Hillary all the way.
All the way.
And all the white women that have been cheated
And
on.
all the black people that thought Bill Clinton was good.
She got a following, I'm just saying.
You're right.
She got a following.
Going down.
And then, I mean, black women, too, they love Hillary.
I don't know why though.
I mean, seriously.
That name Clinton. That name Clinton ring bells in the black community. I mean, I get what you saying. You understand why, but it rings bells in the black community. That name Clinton rings bells.
Yes, it does. It does, and it should.
Yeah, but it
It
does
should ring
though.
wrong bells. It should be warnings.
So, what's up, Young?
Me and Short was just looking up the shit. It's not a requirement that you have a position in office to run for president.
Yeah,
you just got to be of a certain age and have one of the political parties back. Fun fact though. Fun fact though. I came across a couple shits though. It's 2 other people that ran for president that haven't had political seats before, and they both ran Republican. So do you think that kind of?
Yeah, I think so.
So how is
I think so.
Ted Cruz running for president?
What's up?
Born in America.
He's Canadian, ain't he?
Yeah, he's born in Canada.
Naturalized citizen.
Don't give a damn if you naturalized.
I thought you had to be
in
born.
The Constitution, it says you have to be born
Unless they
in the
switch to.
United States.
That was one of Trump's major arguments about Obama. He's crying about that shit to this
Well, he
day.
was born in Hawaii. Hawaii is a part of the United
I'm just saying, this is a Trump. It's a big
Yeah,
issue with him.
he kept begging to see the birth certificate.
Ted Cruz is proven fact. He even said he was born in Canada. Nigga, you Canadian.
His mother and father were American though. They was visiting Canada when
His
he
mother
born.
was American. His father was Canadian.
Oh, okay.
He was born in Canada.
I ain't even tripping. I'd rather see him up there.
True. If lesser 2 evils, I'd rather have Ted Cruz than Trump.
I hate that lesser 2 evils. It's like it's still
But it's always been that way.
I know. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying it's not true, but
Yeah,
think about it. We basically saying who's gonna fuck us the fastest.
Right. Either way,
When have we ever had a
What
president?
other
When have we ever had a president that didn't fuck us? Honestly.
No, I mean you're right.
JFK.
So it's always been like this.
I know.
But it
So
just seems like it's way more evil now coming behind the Obama administration.
Exactly, like
you
he
gotta
was
know that
assassinated.
Obama is Black Jesus right now. You know what I'm saying? He's
True.
like everybody's okay. He actually came in here. He didn't fuck us over. We seen good gas prices. We seen the mortgage shit reach back around. We seen this and we seen that health care and blah 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 blah.
Saddam and Osama.
We seen that. You know, as niggas, we really didn't give a fuck about that. Anybody was getting over on the country on the outside, we was like, hey, okay, all right. Motherfuckers right here talking about some, man, I'm smoking some of that Saddam, or what they was calling it. What they was calling that Hussein. We smoking some of that Bin Laden. We smoking that Bin Laden, right?
It's always been lesser 2 evils. It's just right now you don't know who to pick of the lesser 2 evils. That's all.
It's really bad.
You just don't know who to pick.
Really
That's all. It's always been.
But it's kind of like this. If we as a people agree that we picking evil, don't that mean that we basically bow down to the system?
Yeah, you been doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so we might as well admit
you just realizing it.
That's all. Why not pick the lesser of two evils so that we don't get completely fucked in the ass and then have to slide down a razor blade afterwards?
Yeah,
like
because
my smart ass.
Wow.
What
I'm just saying.
options do you have?
me personally, I feel you stop voting and you just, as a people, stand up and redo this shit. I mean, seriously.
But how do you get it redone if you ain't got nobody that...
You have to start somewhere. I mean, nobody can answer that question within the next 5 minutes or 5 years. But you got to start somewhere. If you really believe that you're picking two evil people,
independent party.
No, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that. Don't even do that.
Because that's what Bernie was a part of. He was a part of the independent party.
So if you really believe in the lesser of two evils, then you when they keep saying that Americans are sleeping with sheep, like we can't say they lying no more.
You know what? If we do that, then I'm going to be the first spinoff. It's going to be Ancient Curt in Canada. Okay, real talk. We're going to do the radio show in Canada.
Let's go. Did anybody see the video about?
This is not going to work if we don't work it out.
Akon saying he would like to see everybody go back to Africa.
What'd you say?
Anybody see the video about Akon talking about going back to Africa?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. What was the tone of it?
Just say he put
interview with Akon after he put the.
He basically saying that we don't want to get fucked. Why don't everybody just go back to Africa?
Wait, hold on. We can't have everybody at once. No, what would you say, Rick? Wait, hold on. What would you say, Rick?
I'm just saying about the video. You got it on right there?
No, he has no. What'd you say?
I said we don't have a place there.
We don't.
That's what I was thinking when they said this shit.
Move out their mama house talking about they finna move.
I think the word for that is disenfranchised.
Okay, well, don't pick Africa. I'm just saying sooner or later.
This is just something Akon
This is what
introduced.
I come back to the same question. What's the solution? I'm all for backing somebody that come up with a solution, and all we have is we point out the problem.
This is what we ain't gonna do. We never say what
that's wrong. That's not right.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's start using that same energy that we pointed the problems out to find solutions.
Stezo gonna get her ass audited.
Oh man,
we ain't gonna pay taxes no more. We ain't gonna do none of that shit.
I mean,
we gonna all be right here fucked up.
No, for real. I mean, think about it.
No, my bad. Don't make them come for me no more.
Look, y'all just said lesser two evils. Either they gonna come for you in one day or they'll come for you in 1 month. Which one you want? You know what I'm saying?
I take the month, that way I can pack. Shit. They come to me, I'm fucked up, I got a bed.
The thing is, it's always the lesser of two evils when you're trying to pick a political figure to kind of guide the world or whatever. You pick your poison with anything. You do that with everything you do in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like you arguing
Black women,
with
white
your mate.
women.
Right.
I think it's kind of simple. Like,
go ahead.
It's really simple. The president.
You had to say, right. You should keep going. She's like, wait, hold on.
No, you tell me if you agree with this or not. Like I said about the whole boss thing and all that.
He missed me. He missed me.
So I think it's just as simple as this. The president of the United States of America is meant to represent this country. Do you want Donald Trump to represent this country in the United Nations?
Do you want Hillary to represent this country?
I would rather. Do you want Donald Trump?
That's his question. Answer that question first.
Real quick.
No, I don't.
With that being said,
when you vote, that's what you're supposed to think. Is this the face of my country?
But is Hillary the face of your country?
I ain't so subtle with it though.
Younggin, because usually I love everything that you say.
He's playing advocate today. I feel that.
You disagreeing too?
Pretty much.
Wow.
To Hillary?
Please explain to me what this Hillary bitch got going.
Nothing.
Tree, sir.
She ain't Trump.
Nothing.
This Hillary tree. I'm sorry.
No. For Hillary, I will allow bitch.
Right.
I will allow it.
Please, can we allow it?
Yeah, Hillary bitch.
But
Take your time.
Are you drinking today?
I am just a little. But to, as y'all would say, to piggyback off what Ancient said.
We don't say that.
Last
We don't
time
say
I
that.
did that.
Yeah, that's Ricky Bobby.
Oh,
we all don't say that.
What?
I got lines now?
Yeah.
Forever line.
Forever line. Forever piggyback.
Forever piggyback. What?
That's what I do.
Who you got then, Younggin?
As a young man, who are you voting for?
I'm not, man.
You not voting?
That's two no votes right now.
I've never
Making me
voted.
feel too comfortable with you.
I've never voted.
again, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to agree with Ancient right now.
I mean, okay, so let's take into consideration this. We talking about our 18%, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot of us that can't vote.
Right.
Because we felons. Why don't you vote for one of them? Find one of them niggas and find out who they want to vote for, and you vote for them because you still have that privilege.
Hey, tell them to call me.
Yeah. I
reach out to Stezo. Reach out to Curt the Younggin. I'm voting, goddammit. Reach out to y'all felony niggas that can't vote.
That need a vote.
Reach out to them.
I will vote for whoever y'all want me to vote for.
Make that unfold.
Now, understand this. When that felon tells me to vote for Trump, don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at all.
Okay, all right. I'm just wanting to make sure.
You consciously in your fucking mind can't go in the booth and be like.
But that's why I'm not consciously in my fucking mind. I can't go in there and vote. Period. It's just like.
So you never been able to vote.
Yeah, I've always voted.
So that's what I'm saying.
I took my daughter a couple years.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's just you have in this group. You just have no one who's better than the other. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you have to pick somebody.
Unbiased, educated
Hillary and
vote.
Bernie. If you had to,
At least go Democrat.
Slow down.
See, I don't like that neither. It's like because I'm black, I'm supposed to vote Democrat. Like,
But dog, when there's a problem, you have to divide and conquer. You got the Democrats, you got the Republicans. Pick a side there, and then you have two candidates.
I don't gang bang, man. I don't gang bang.
You do.
No, I don't gang bang.
Quit playing.
I can't think of his name right now. To tell my son that.
You say
I was speaking of the president.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. Period. I don't believe that I'm Democrat or Republican. There's certain shit that Republicans do that I agree with, and there's certain shit I that I agree with, and vice versa. You know
that's it. You just
who was the comedian that said that shit? Yeah, with liberal and conservative. You know, it's just.
And then Stezo, fun fact: Google the last time 2 Democratic presidents won back to back.
That's not gonna happen. So that's how you know it's gonna be Republican. I thought I was the only one that knew that.
Well, you can't. Well, it don't work that
every time.
Well, it don't work that way because that's how shit get done.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that's why it doesn't work. If you really wanted shit done, you wouldn't have all these different political parties.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the first thing.
Now what you say, Young?
Which I always said the international bankers run the shit. So
yeah, Bush was Republican.
Every Bush that's been anywhere.
Yeah,
Texas kid.
Hey, at the same time too, you gotta look at how we started off. How many candidates started off in the beginning? Look how many motherfuckers jumped off this.
It's always like that though.
Because he's obviously the only one who's still.
Get the fuck out of here.
In the president race, he's the only one who believes he's still running. It's a joke. Please don't make me smack you with my phone.
No, I'm just. It's funny you said that though, because I went to school with his sons.
Who?
Willie Wilson.
He's still in it.
No, he ain't.
No, he hasn't dropped out yet.
He hasn't dropped out.
I thought he dropped out like 4 months ago.
Hey,
nope.
So what if he come from behind and win?
He's not.
That's gonna be our representative.
This is not horse racing. Right, this is not horse racing. Ain't gonna be no every round of turn. It's Willie Wilson. Willie Wilson.
Seems like one to me. Who Vegas got right now?
Vegas?
Yeah, what's the odds?
What's the odds in Vegas about to be president? You know they got the
Trump the favorite by 900.
Yeah, they probably got Trump.
Hillary probably kind of edging them out by a nose.
No, they've been burning Hillary. Like Hillary been burning herself too.
I just see her in office.
I think she gonna end up getting locked up for this treason shit though.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
they finna do that.
No, they ain't gonna lock her up.
They ain't gonna do that.
But they putting so much of her dirt out there that they making it so if you fuck with her.
That's what comes out during this
presidency. Yeah, hell yeah.
So
I mean, yeah. See, that's all.
Trump dirt has been exploited by the tabloids for so many years.
But that's kind of my point though. It's like, oh yeah, your dirt always come out when you run, but they're digging for Hillary shit.
They dig for all.
How many gay presidents have we had?
That we know of?
Exactly.
That we know of. That we know of. 2? Who was the 2?
We had the cross-dresser.
Who was that?
Eisenhower, not Eisenhower.
Who was the
I cannot
cross-dresser?
tell a lie, motherfucker.
That started the FBI.
FBI, the nigga, I can't tell.
He wasn't the president.
No.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
He was known gay.
Well, he was cross-dressed, never came out. But he was caught.
Cross-dressed.
Yeah.
And who was number 2?
LBJ.
It was one of them. It was Nixon or Hoover.
I asked that question because I wanted to go back to Ancient's question from earlier about could you see Trump as the face of your president? You know, the face of America. Could you see Hillary as the face of America, knowing that at some point in time your president has had a dick in their mouth?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where you going?
Hey, that's a great point.
Running the country, period.
I don't really think she did have a dick in her mouth. That's how Monica got around, honestly.
Monica was young.
I think, honestly, if they had to dig up some dirt, I think she's a lesbian. I think
she may be a lesbian.
She may be.
Yeah, she may be.
Yeah, I think because
You seen them suits she wear?
most women to have had the president of the United States cheat on them would have wanted to run his ass to the ring.
And every president we have had pussy in their mouth.
She's like, I don't give a fuck about him. I got a bitch.
It's the president though.
I was fucking Monica too.
You seen the haircut?
JFK. What was JFK wife's name?
Jackie.
Jackie
Onassis.
Jackie, we know damn well he was fucking Marilyn.
He's fucking some everything.
And then she was just down. Oh, that's the president. What fucking like dude?
But he was home before he's the president, so she was used to him
She
home.
was fucking his brother too, though. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, she
and
was
it's rumored that Jackie O was fucking his brother.
The rapper?
Yo, ass is stupid.
I don't think the whole thing with Hillary, because y'all automatically men want to say she's gay. Don't get me wrong. I don't like her. I'm not a fan.
I didn't say she was gay.
I think
I said she sucked some dick.
Strong woman's gay. That's it.
No, I'm pretty sure she wasn't sucking his dick anymore because they had been married for so many years. At some point, she like, nigga, go.
Get your dick away from me.
That's like 2 months into the marriage, right?
You said 2 months.
Talking. Why is he just talking marriage?
She's open.
Always that nigga.
Right. That's that nigga.
That nigga daily.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That nigga daily.
He killed it. I don't have anything else.
Hey.
The truth will kill some shit.
Spermicide, baby. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, you know me. I say all that now when the time come up. You know.
What? I mean,
She's
you got like 4 days or 3 days,
Yeah.
don't you?
You gonna work the polls.
You got like 4 days.
Yeah,
don't
nigga,
you?
Super Tuesday.
Super
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When that shit jump down, I'm gonna get off. You know what I'm saying? Go up in there and go on and swipe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna swipe with attitude. You know.
Good. I take that. Just swipe.
And I'm writing myself in every year.
Just
I write
swipe,
myself
man.
in every
Just
time I
swipe.
vote.
Never know what you
I write
Oh,
myself
you can do
in.
that?
Yeah, you can write yourself
Like
in.
I've literally never voted before.
Yeah.
That's what I'm voting for.
Wait, did you say before?
Yeah, I've never voted before.
Your driver's license got to match where you live and where you polling at. So if your license, your ID.
Well, first you gotta be registered to vote.
Yeah, you gotta go do that ASAP.
No,
You gotta go do
none of
that.
that
Yeah,
shit.
you need to do
You
that.
gotta do that like
True.
tomorrow.
That's not true.
What?
You are.
My voter registration card is at an address I ain't lived in over 15 years, and I still vote.
You go
at
out
the
there and vote in that same
That's
spot.
selected.
Yes, I do.
That's
Oh,
why.
yeah,
That's why. Look what you just said.
That's cool.
No, he
You
said
can
he
do
got
that.
to match your ID.
I mean, if you in your area, I'm saying if you want
Oh,
to
right,
in your
right.
area, like shit,
I
if
thought
you
you said
live in
gotta-
Indiana, nigga, you gotta drive all the way back to Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably still fuck around and vote. I might fuck around. I might vote for me.
Well, vote for
Hey,
That's a write-in.
Stezo gonna be
Hey,
other.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote for you.
Stezo Radio, President of the United States.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote for Kanye
The round
early.
table gonna be in the Oval Office.
Vote for Kanye.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for him early.
I just want to be.
I ain't finna wait till 2020.
Flintstone as
I
Secretary.
can't wait for 2020.
I just want to be Secretary of Defense.
Well, make me chief of staff.
No, I don't want to be president. I don't want to know all that shit.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
you
a
don't know
lot
if
of
the
shit you
aliens
don't
out
know.
there.
Yeah, I don't want to know because I know me. Y'all be like, why you cry? You just cry all the time. Not Stezo. It's like y'all just don't know, man. Y'all dead. Y'all just walking. Y'all.
You can't
Right,
get
right.
the line straight.
I'm be sitting there saying, you know, The Walking Dead is happening right now. It's not a TV show, y'all. Y'all dead. Stop breathing the air. Y'all just don't know what's in this air, man. They give me a pill every morning so the air don't kill me.
If they tell you that they poisoning the vegans, you gonna start eating meat again?
Shit, hell no. I'm saying, if I'm president, no bullshit. If I'm president, I'm gonna do some old dumbass shit so that I ain't gotta be president no more.
They gonna get impeached.
Hell yeah.
Nigga
For
said
real.
jury duty.
Crazy.
And I don't know everybody.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
white folks. I don't want to.
First press conference, you know how Obama got out the limo and was walking? I'm shooting in the air.
Steezy gonna get up to the microphone like, what up, niggas?
Hell yeah, I'm shooting in the air.
Y'all done fucked up now.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I'm for real. It's certain, like, people always say you want to be a boss. Yeah, I would love to be a boss.
That nigga
But do
gonna
you
come
wanna
out
be
in a
president? No.
Steve Harvey suit.
No.
Some buttons.
No, I ain't wearing no suit.
Double breasted. Suit.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
coming off in a cut off tank top. I ain't even gonna lie.
Steve gonna come out
and exactly what he got on, nigga.
No, he gonna swear in the Bears hat and the Walter Payton jersey. Straight up. That's what he gonna say.
Yep. And I'm gonna be sweating my ass off. Like I'm gonna get on mic and say, "Black America, run, run." I don't give a fuck where you go.
As the president of the United States of America, my first decree is get your ass on the boat. We out of here.
Hell yeah. I'm talking about, nigga, grab every gun you got, go down to the Royal Caribbeans, hijack them bitches.
We out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the Disney boat and all that shit, huh?
And if your ass want to stay, that's on you. For real. There's certain jobs I don't want.
Getting sworn in with a fifth of Jack Daniel Tennessee honey in his hand and shit.
Man.
Fuck it. Stezo for president. I just want to see how it goes.
Shit, y'all crazy as hell. Don't be putting me in that fuck bag.
I'm going to put you on the ballot too. Fuck it.
I'm gonna get 3 votes.
Who the fuck is Stezo?
Right. Now that's gonna put me on the radar. That's gonna put me on. He got 3 votes. I'm gonna find out who the fuck he is.
Yeah. Fuck is this nigga?
They gonna put a bug in the classic. The motherfucking granddad gonna have bugs in it.
As long as we don't get Trump though, man. The world does not need to be trumped.
Well,
real talk.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it ain't. Like before, I was like, "There's no way. He's a clown. He's just here to divert shit." But now,
I think that's when he started out. But then it's just like saying,
it's gonna be the Hunger Games for real.
Just like the white version of head of state
has outgrown what they thought it was gonna be, and now they can't control it.
Yeah,
this gonna be the like. Okay, so I would figure black folks decided we gonna vote, and Obama ended up in office. Not once, but twice. So this is white folks' way of saying, yeah, the vote does work.
This is the white version of Head of State. Remember that Chris Rock movie?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to pick the dumbest motherfucker we can find, the puppiest motherfucker we can find to make him president.
Man, see,
I just want to know if they're going to make him cut his head off. Like, that toupee got to go.
Hell no.
You ain't got to cut his head off.
Wait a minute, but that nigga going to get a perm. You going to get the best.
They can make it Blago rich.
Yeah.
Make it Blago rich.
Nah, it's definitely time for World War III.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Well, that's what the Republicans do.
Like, I put it to you like this. Obama did some shit that fucked white folks up. As far as the millionaires, the money makers, that 1%. As long as there's war, alright, all kind of prices go up. So the price of oil go up, price of metals, you know what I'm saying? Because they got to make bullets and, you know, motherfuckers got to go to work to make tanks and all this other type of shit, right? As soon as he say, well, man, we trying to bring all the troops back home and wrap this war up. The price of all that shit went down. The gas price. Everybody's enjoying that right now, aren't they?
I know.
For now.
If you go to scrap a car, right? Just a car. You go to scrap cars, because I fuck with this, right? Scrap price for a ton of metal is $75. Where at one point in time, back in like 09, I was getting $500-$600 a ton. Alright? Right when that war was like right in the thick of it. They trying to get that money back, man. They definitely need to do something to hike up some of these prices so we stuck in giving them money.
Alright, what you saying that, Ancient, I want everybody that's listening, because I've been told this rumor, but I've been told by a lot of more people that it's fact, that President Obama put into effect his executive order 13603. I want y'all to Google that one day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some free time. I mean, just look up that order. And this, one of the things I got from this order is that basically, if we do go to war, this order makes it so that if they need workers, like you say, to make the guns and all that.
Draft.
No, it's not even draft. You have to.
Oh,
that's
you
like
have to go do it.
Service, ain't it?
No, it's just citizens. Period.
Obama rap that he made.
Yeah, it's called the Obama Executive Order 13603. You know what I'm saying?
All Americans into slavery.
It's because you're going to because it's the benefit of your country. So you know when you watch those movies like the Hunger Games and that other one, I think it was called Limitless with what's the white boy that used to sing with NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, and when he had the whole
Mark Wahlberg.
Timeless when they was kind of them little camps that would. It kind of made me think about that, but look that order up, because that everybody was telling me years ago about the King Arthur plan and all that. I mean, yeah, that's been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? That's there for a reason. You can read that too, y'all. You know, the King Arthur plan, you know, and all that. But this one here, the Obama Executive Order 13603, that shit sounds like you was talking about World War III. It sounds like it's the preparation for that, you know, so that because if we do go to war, you know, we don't have those. I mean, they damn near shut down all the steel mills. You know,
that kills the financial situation.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
banks,
right. So how you gonna get all your shit?
You got to damn near work to eat. You got to work to live.
And that's what this order is. Slavery. This order is basically that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. I got a spot in Kentucky. I'm here.
You ever had a squirrel? Well, grow your own.
Yeah, but shit, Obama stopped that though.
Rainwater. What?
He stopped growth centers, growth plant. Like you had so many popping up in the city and suburbs, and he stopped that. They put an order in to stop that. No, you cannot grow your food no more. That's why all these little small markets, fresh produce markets, and all this. No, they shut them down. Remember the one on 159th? They shut that bitch down. Now they sell clothes and shoes, and they had one over there in Indiana, right off Sibley. It was open Monday, closed Tuesday. It was like no warning signs. You just rolled by, the motherfucker was gone. And it's like, motherfuckers still eat, don't they? You know what I'm saying? They stayed busy, so you know they had customers. So yeah, they like slowly stopped that shit. They
took them 8 years to do it, huh?
Yeah. You know.
We might have fell for the okie doke.
Ain't no might have, nigga. We did. That's why when y'all be saying this name, make that face or make that because it's like, damn. And it ain't nothing against him. I mean, he's running the corporation. He got bosses he got to answer to. You know, like, motherfucker, did we tell you? Nah, man, it ain't us. Come on now. They got bills to pay, man. They got bills to pay.
Hey, I was watching Scandal the other day. Well, my old lady was watching.
No, go ahead. You was watching. I know you like Scandal,
bro.
I know you know.
I don't do none of the commercial shit. But they was talking about the free college and free, you know, education.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like nobody has ever tried to give that shit away.
No, there's too much money in there. Man, it's too much money in there.
It's like free healthcare. That's why that shit was so opposed.
But the shit been working. It's not completely free in Canada, but the shit has been working in Canada for years.
It's completely free overseas.
It's completely free. I mean, it's taken. I think budgeted into the taxes that they already pay.
Exactly.
So the thing is that pharmaceutical companies aren't big in Canada because of that. Pharmaceutical companies run this shit.
Okay, right here because they can get paid.
Right.
And they do get paid.
$30 a pill.
Like dude that they tried who went to jail for fucking taking cancer medicine and pushed it up 700%. Like, come on, man.
Like Dallas Buyers Club.
And then all those other, I forgot the term they use for those doctors, but is it holistic? Holistic, yeah. That they were curing cancer without this medicine. Like they keep coming up there.
They do.
I mean,
what is it? What number are we on? 6?
I was gonna say 7, because I swear about 3 months ago they found another one, and it's like, don't nobody see no connection in this shit? You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
The money is not in the cure.
It's funny as hell how they got to cure the hepatitis now.
Which one? Which hepatitis?
The hepatitis. It's like the basic hepatitis. It's not like the C, or I think it's like hepatitis G or some shit like that.
Unless you get one for C, shit. You know you dying from C for real.
I'm just saying, man, this shit is starting to be a fucking joke. For real. All right, before we close out, anybody got some parting words? Anybody? Take your time. Anybody?
Hey, man.
Fuck Trump.
Rock the vote.
If you can go out here and buy link, you can go out here and give a motherfucker your vote. If you don't want to vote, if you feel like Stezo, you feel like Curt and Younggin, and y'all don't want to vote, go out here and, goddamn it, get somebody else's vote. Let them pick for you. Just like your lottery numbers. If motherfucking the lotto could get you, pay my numbers for me, you can go vote for me.
Hell yeah, that's my partner shot. I'm selling my vote, $100.
$100? Ain't nobody gonna pay that much.
Hey,
$100 American dollars.
$100 American dollars.
He said $100 American dollars.
Shit, nah, ain't.
I'm putting it out there. I'm selling my vote for $100.
Nothing, but at least he put it out there.
You gonna get a pack of now laters?
You gonna get a pack of Newport?
No, now laters.
Vote for Stezo.
No, don't do that.
Stezo president.
Stezo president.
I'm like Lee Vizzle. Don't follow me. Don't come find me. Don't vote for me. Anybody else? Pardon the shot.
So you been kind of quiet, man. How you feel? You gonna vote? You gonna vote for pro-life?
Okay, and on that note, we out.
Stezo's thought of the day.
All right, another good episode. Liked all the topics brought up, all the discussion about politics, voting, elections, Trump bitch ass, and how Chicago stood up when Trump tried to have his little meeting to get together or whatever. Say what you may about it. Was it planned, strategized? Did he do it on purpose? Who knows? We'll find out. But I want to get to this scene I was telling you all about from the book Trick Baby, written by Iceberg Slim. Now, there's a video that's been floating around Facebook for a while about the dinner scene, and it shows white people talking about how they allow certain blacks to move up and they still control them. Well, the book Trick Baby, again, was written in 1967 by Iceberg Slim. He has a lot of books out there, a lot of, jailhouse books that are pretty fucking good. He had that movie with DMX in it. I think it was Never Die Alone or whatever, but that was one of his books. Now, in this scene, you have 4 characters. You have Johnny O'Brien, who is Trick Baby, the main character. He's called Trick Baby because his mother was fair-skinned. His mother was a fair-skinned black. His father was white. And he basically looks white from the hair to the skin. And kids called him Trick Baby because they was like, you nothing but a nasty old trick baby. You got to remember, this is back in the day slang. This is not current, So that's where the name Trick Baby comes from. And again, his name is Johnny O'Brien. He's dating a woman called the Goddess. Her name is Camille. They go to meet her father. Camille is one of those white aristocrat women. Her father is, upper crust in Chicago. And another member at the dinner is a guy named Pete Parker. He's a police captain from out west, California, something like that. Los Angeles, I think, something like that. But anyway, so I'm just setting the scene up with the characters. Now, this scene is basically them having the discussion that you keep seeing the video of, but pay attention to it, listen to it, because it's like I said in the podcast, when I saw that, when I heard the scene, it reminded me of Obama and the whole Hope movement when he was running for president. Check it out.
His wintry blue eyes twinkled warmly as he switched them to the Goddess. He said, I couldn't forget one of the most beautiful women in Chicago. How have you been, Camille? She poked out her bottom lip petulantly and said, Just splendid, Pete. But my evening was ruined earlier. Johnny and I witnessed the most distressing thing at the theater. An adult coon was doing the most horribly despicable things to an underaged white baby girl. It's nothing short of social catastrophe when coons can publicly violate the flower of white womanhood. Oh, how I wished for a policeman to take that black brute to the Bastille. The coons have gotten completely out of hand in the North. Pete, where can one place the awful blame for this odious social condition? The captain looked slyly at Mr. Weary and said, Camille, I am happy and proud to report that my conscience is clear of guilt relative to the Negro problem. My political views are still hard conservative. It is the maudlin, liberal whites like Brad who must be blamed for the worsening overall Negro problem. Thank God my police department in California is blessed with a realistic and practical philosophy. We strive for the high recruitment of good white policemen with Southern backgrounds who know what the Negro's place is. Their minds are not cluttered with the nonsense of equality and civil rights. They know that the Negros are really subhuman animals. We've discovered that ruthless containment and stern treatment are the answers to the Negro problem. I have known since my rookie police days that the Negros steal, rape, whore, pimp, and murder because they are basically criminally inclined. They're derived from inferior loins, that's all. Brad, can you refute any of my contentions? Mr. Weary had a canary-devoured expression on his face. He said, "Pete, you're a fine policeman. I admire you greatly as such, but your political ideas are all wet. I'm going to give you a few political facts of life, but first, I must preface a bit. I, and at least 90% of the whites in this country with so-called liberal leanings, privately wouldn't care a whit if all the niggers in America were herded into one of your larger canyons out west and then bombed into oblivion. However, we realize that the niggers are with us and, lamentably, will always be with us. You conservatives can't resist your childish displays of hostility. You are..." The captain almost stuck his ugly beet-red face into the handsome face of Mr. Weary and said loudly, "I'm too honest to despise the black apes in secret and kiss their backsides in public like you liberals do. In California, we will always club their kinky heads bloody and let them know our true feelings. I'm a police scientist. What the hell am I supposed to do? Live with them in their filthy ghettos? Must I love them? Get down on my hands and knees and beg them not to break the law? It's you liberals who are all wet, Brad. It's you liberals who have given them the freedom to threaten the white race." I felt my sweaty collar choking me as I sat there and fought to keep my hate for the two racists from my face. The goddess was beaming with pleasure in the excitement of the bout between them. The captain leaned back in the booth and looked triumphantly at me and the goddess. Then I realized that we were the audience he had to impress. For him, it was something more than a hot racial discussion. Deep inside of him, he probably hated the handsome face and polish of Mr. Weary. My guess was that he was an ugly duckling, desperate to prove at least superiority of intellect over his attractive opponent. The captain stared at Mr. Weary's sympathetic face, smiling urbanely at him. Mr. Weary said, "Pete, let's not get overly emotional. This is a discussion, not an argument. Now, I was going to say that you are not aware of the master plan now in effect in these United States for the containment and control of the niggers. That master plan is in the competent hands of the liberal white leaders. They are the indispensable agents of the white race. It is they, with their mastery of base emotion, their sophisticated analysis of nigger psychology, that permits them to project a merciful, sympathetic image. This is vital so that harassed, beleaguered nigger ministers and other black leaders can have such a source to which they can appeal. Pete, a four-letter word is the key to the white master plan. That word is hope. It means that what is desired is obtainable. The human organism, when deprived of it, can become unpredictable, destructive, deadly. Pete, the liberals are aware that the great masses of niggers hope for escape from the ghettos. They want to spill over into the mainstream of American life and pollute it with their criminality and lust for our women. They want to rub elbows with us all. They want to lose the consciousness of their blackness at the expense of our culture and privacy. They want to contaminate our Anglo-Saxon bloodline. Pete, the fatal failing of the conservative is that he bluntly and stupidly strangles hope in the niggers. His rigid emotional structure won't let him practice the subtle arts of deception and guile. These are essential adjuncts in our strategy to lull, to keep alive hope in the nigger without making his wild dreams of freedom realities. Do you buy what I've said so far, Pete?" I sat there thinking what a thrill it would be to cut their hearts out. The goddess gushed happily. I'd wondered if Mr. Weary would blow a pump artery if he suspected that he might have a nigger grandchild in Camille's belly. The captain's slitted stare had not left the smooth, charming face as he absorbed the grand lesson in hate. He licked his lips and blurted out, "No, Brad, I can't buy it. What about the countless negras that you liberals have helped to escape from the ghettos through appointive positions in government and industry? You liberals put those white collars around their black necks, not conservatives. You betrayed the white race and let the negras invade our white society. Mr. Weary sighed and said, Pete, you're tragically misinformed. There are really two ghettos. One is physical, the other psychological. Now, it is true that we have selected certain niggers to wear white collars. Almost all of them do make physical escapes from the ghetto, with our assistance, of course. Our motives are first to give dramatic, well-publicized reinforcement to our liberal image. Secondly, those niggers whom we seem to liberate are precisely those types of niggers who possess rare intellect and academic polish. We have to remove them from the seething black masses. If we didn't, they could conceivably give the mindless masses effective leadership against the white race. Now, Pete, am I being too complex? Are you following me? The captain probably at last realized that all of his own bombs were duds. Sweat had popped out on his freckled forehead. He stupidly waggled his head, yes. The goddess quivered in joy beside me. I knew I couldn't stand much more of it. Mr. Weary sipped delicately on his champagne. He smiled impishly at me and his whiskey. I struggled against a wild impulse to punch Mr. Weary in his girlish mouth. Then I gave Mr. Weary a meager smile when I thought how lucky I was that my white face was letting me get secret inside dope right from the hater's mouth. He flicked a graceful hand through the pump room's sacred air and said, Pete, I'm gratified to be understood. Now, the diametric differences between the nigger world and the white world afford us the devices by which we neutralize and defang the white-collar escapees from the ghettos. The technique is roughly this. The freed nigger, elective and appointive as well, will face his entry into the white world with no little trepidation. His fears, his insecurity is born of the unfamiliar, unknown facets of the strange new world. Underlying all of this, of course, is the well-hidden, but nonetheless strong sense of inferiority. His is an urgent practical need, perhaps unconscious, to conform to the mores, the protocol of the new world. He has a deathly dread of conspicuous violation of these codes. His terror is that the whites who have sponsored him will take notice and hurl him back into the ghetto. He's compelled to emulate white emotional control and polished patient conduct. We flatter him as he becomes more like us. His identity, his fiery racial resolutions, if he has any, fade and are eventually lost. If he fights the mold, we poke derisive fun at him and make him appear ludicrous. One can't act like a nigger in suave white surroundings. We listen with compassion to his now guilt-ripened pleas for help for his black brothers back in the ghetto. We throw him a few crumbs of appeasement, but soon he becomes an alien to his black brothers, and they grow to hate him. They realize that he has sold them out. He becomes worthless to them and priceless to us. He has lost his power to lead them, to hurt us. In his thinking and love for the creature comforts, except for his blackness, he becomes one of our troops. He helps us unknowingly to fight a brutal war against his own kind. You must forgive me, Pete, if I have been pedantic in my explanation, but I do have a deep personal involvement in affairs racial. The goddess said, Daddy, you've never been more brilliant. I've got goose pimples. But what about girls like the one abused by that coon at the movies tonight? Shouldn't we save them? Mr. Weary smiled sweetly. He scrutinized his polished nails for a moment. He looked blandly at her and said, Whisty, precious, those girls are fecal matter, dregs, sediment settled at the bottom of the social barrel. Historically and appropriately, The sexual peccadillos of the dregs are the petty province of conservatives, rednecks, white trash, and other hysterical slobs. You typify the inviolate flower of white womanhood that by training and breeding would rather be dead than have sexual congress with a nigger. The niggers and the dregs will always be with us at the bottom of the barrel. So why court a coronary about it?
Message!